Hey guys, Alessio, hope you're well. Just a very quick update for you about the Bitcoin situation. We're going to take a look at this chart you're seeing here. I'm going to explain to you the significance of this for Bitcoin in the next several weeks and months. All right guys, join me. Hey guys, welcome back. Speaking to you from Venezia, Venice in Italy. Buongiorno amici. Guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. Now you probably remember my previous update on Bitcoin. I expressed my view that I think the uptrend in Bitcoin is much more likely to continue in the next several weeks and months, especially if we get that bullish MACD crossover, which has not yet happened, but it may happen and then likely in the future. What I want to draw your attention to, again, very briefly in this video, is what's called seasonality of Bitcoin. What usually happens to Bitcoin in different months of the year. Now, as we know, September tends to be a rather negative month, and October didn't have a really great start for Bitcoin either. As we can see here, Bitcoin dropped in early October. So not a great start for Bitcoin. But as you can see here from this chart of seasonality of Bitcoin in the month of October, you will see that typically in the first part, the beginning of October, there's not that many green bars. So seasonally, Bitcoin doesn't seem to perform very well, again, in the beginning stages of October. But the good news is that as we enter the second part, the second half of October, things begin to improve for Bitcoin seasonally. Okay, now this is by no means a certainty. We have to remember that seasonality is just one factor we look at. It's by no means a guarantee or certainty. Again, there's no guarantees or certainties when it comes to analysis. Okay, we're looking at probabilities. So the reason why we look at seasonality, just to have a look at what are the likely probabilities for Bitcoin, seasonally speaking. I would personally prefer to combine seasonality with price action. So I would never use seasonality on its own. That is an important factor to look at. And as we can see here, seasonally, Bitcoin does seem to perform quite well. Going from the second part, the second half of October onwards. In fact, we can see as we enter the second part of October, there are more greens than there are reds, as shown by the average returns in October. And also the win rate improves as well. The percentage positive improves as well. So that might provide some hope, some buona notizia. I think that's how you say it in Italy, some good news for Bitcoin lovers out there. All right, guys, so it should be quite interesting to see what happens. The stock markets go through what's called a Halloween effect from the end of October to December, and that might bode well for Bitcoin as well. Probably a positive period for the stock markets may potentially bode well for Bitcoin as well, because the two are often correlated. Now remember, guys, I'm only going to maintain a bullish and optimistic view on Bitcoin as long as it stays above the September lows. Okay, September lows is going to be very important for Bitcoin to protect. So as long as Bitcoin stays above that level of support, I'm going to maintain a cautiously bullish view, an optimistic view of Bitcoin for the next several weeks and months. All right, guys, that's really what I got here. So arrivederci. See you guys in the next video update. Cheers, guys. Bye now.